Donald Trump just launched another late-night social media rant, but this one may be his biggest self-own yet. In trying to smear the FBI, he accidentally confirmed he doesn't understand what his own appointees already said publicly. And this time, democracy wasn't just from Democrats, it was from cable news anchors who could barely stop laughing.
FBI's Patel clarifies role of hundreds of agents on January 6th. Current FBI Director Kash Patel said the agents were sent to the U.S. Capitol for crowd control after it had been declared a riot. Exclusive, the FBI responded on Saturday to a report that 274 plainclothes agents were at the U.S. Capitol riot on January 6, 2021, clarifying the role of Bureau personnel while still blasting former Director Christopher Wray. While the agents were on hand, they were sent in after the riot had begun to try to control the unruly crowd, officials told Fox News Digital. That is not the proper role of FBI agents, and Wray was not forthcoming about what happened when he testified numerous times on Capitol Hill. Director Kash Patel said agents were sent into a crowd control mission after the riot was declared by Metro Police, something that goes against FBI standards, Patel told Fox News Digital. This was the failure of a corrupt leadership that lied to Congress and to the American people about what really happened.
Clear, direct, and from Trump's own appointee, Patel said the FBI acted after the riot began, not before. Even Fox, hardly a bastion of anti-Trump reporting, published the clarification. So you'd think Trump would remember his own guy's statement, right? Wrong.
That one man, Donald Trump, as we know, he loves social media, and he's up late. So at 12:38 this morning, he posted on Truth Social, quote, "The Biden FBI placed 274 agents into the crowd on January 6th. That's all in all caps. You see it on the screen. If this is so, which it is, a lot of very good people will be owed big apologies. What a scam. Do something. 3 exclamation points. President DJT." Now,
Sleepy Joe wasn't so sleepy. He was able to do things before he even became president.
He's a busy man. He's a busy man.
America, why are we not talking about this man's mental acuity? I remember during all of President Biden's term, all people talked about was his mental acuity. Is he all there?
The fumbles, the bumbles,
Is he
yeah.
capable of being president of the United States?
This is a president.
We should not be used to this, George. This is nuts. This is nuts.
He is nuts. We know this, okay?
As you said, Biden wasn't even president. So where are the doctors?
Okay,
where are the doctors?
look, remember he gave that speech at the Lincoln Memorial, I guess it was 2019 or 2018, 2019, and he talked about Revolutionary War airports. This is not new. His brain is mush. It's always been mush.
Well, yes.
And that's not the worst part of it.
What?
Right? No, it's not the worst part of it. The fact that his brain is deteriorating is not the worst part of it. The first is he's never been right in the head. Okay, I mean, this whole bit with the Nobel Prize and how he's mad that he didn't get the Nobel Prize because somebody else got it for actually doing things that Nobel Prize winners are supposed to do.
The laughter says it all. Trump managed to blame Joe Biden for something that allegedly happened before Biden even took office. Even friendly networks had to admit it made no sense. The "do something" post at 12:38 a.m. felt less like a rallying cry and more like the kind of thing someone shouts in a dream before waking up confused. And the reaction from commentators? Pure disbelief mixed with pity. For years, Trump and his allies mocked President Biden's age and mental sharpness. But now, the conversation has flipped. This isn't about gaffes. It's about the former president consistently inventing alternate realities, contradicting his own officials, and shouting into the void for someone, anyone, to do something. As frustration grows, Americans are starting to channel that same phrase, not in anger, but in activism. And this week, they'll get their chance to do something in a far more meaningful way. History doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. 250 years ago, America stood up to one unaccountable monarch. Today, the challenge is to stop another one before he crowns himself in tweets and delusion. So yes, Mr. Trump, Americans will do something, but not the way you think. If you believe democracy is worth defending, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell us in the comments, what should America do when the threat comes from within?